What is up, guys? It's Monday, March 26th, and Paintball Ruined My Week. This week, Infamous have a new private label, Planet Eclipse, GMek, San Diego Aftermath have a new documentary, and the Playing On podcast. If this is your first time to this channel, this is a weekly news update where I recap all of last week's paintball news. Do subscribe, hit the bell notification so you get updated when I post new videos, and you can get updated when I go do live stream thingies. So this week's really slow. This is that time of year when we start to slow down on this news cycle. Most of that new stuff's come out, and we're hitting that lull in the season where not a lot happens. But with that said, Infamous has a new GMek. Well, not really like a new GMek, it's just a laser engraved or laser etched version of the GMek that looks very similar to their CS2. So they're using that same design they're using on their private label team version of the CS2 and bringing it over to the GMek. They're $600, you can get them in that HDE camo, that digitally camo color or black at infamouspaintball.com. HK Army and San Diego Aftermath have teamed up to bring us a new documentary series, Respect the Process, that follows San Diego Aftermath's journey to the Pro Division. Let's roll the clip.
We got to put the work in, and we got to put in the time. It's not going to come easy. So it's a uphill battle for sure. So I think everybody's up to the task, and it's just time to put in the work and make it happen.
For those of you that don't know, San Diego Aftermath was formed in 2005, quickly became one of the better teams until they folded in 2010. They did play 2 tournaments in 2013, but in reality, they kind of quit in 2010. Last year was their first year back. They played Division 2 and then quickly went up to that semi-pro division where they did really well. This year, they'll play the entire year in semi-pro and then fight for a pro spot in 2019. And they are well on their way to winning that pro spot. There has been one tournament this year. They won that, and with players like Mike Mesa, Chris Catt, Alex Rodriguez, and Johnny Greer, they have a very, very good roster. All of those guys are seasoned pros and have played in the pro division for a number of years. In 2019, they should easily be able to make the pro division. In Las Vegas, they played 7 matches and only lost 7 points. That's pretty impressive. I would actually be shocked if Aftermath didn't just win all the tournaments this year. This past week on the Playing On podcast, Carl Markowski sat down with Bart Yachimec. Bart Yachimec, if you don't know, is the owner of Edmonton Impact, owns a portion of the NXL, and was a former owner of the NPPL. The only reason I'm bringing this up is because it's a really, really good listen. Lots of insight into the NXL, lots of insight into why the PSP didn't work out, changes the NXL has looked at, like limited paint, changing the whole format completely, maybe bringing back 7-man, and then other reasons or things we could do to help grow paintball. It's just a really good listen. If you're into that high-end tournament paintball stuff, if you're into pros or if you play in the NXL, it's worth a listen. Check out a link below to listen to the Playing On podcast or watch that Respect the Process documentary by HK Army. That's all I got, guys. Not a lot. Just GMeks, and then maybe a couple things you can watch this week or listen to kill some time in the March month. I don't know.